guys, what is up? Hilltwins are here.
What is up, guys? The Hilltwins are here.
We got a very special deck profile for you guys today. Eon Hills, ARG, Circuit Series, Hartford, Connecticut, top 32 deck profile of mono green
second
style.
place in Team Wars. Now, I just want to say one thing. I actually did make, I think maybe a 3-card change. Updated just so that you guys can have a slightly better build with the new set, the Tournament Power that just came out. So I'll notate the differences. But yeah, this is I believe better. I was actually waiting for these cards to come out. So yep. I'm running Cell on the first side, guys. He's able to drop a card, place a card under him. He kills any card, any of your opponent's battle cards with the energy cost of 3 or less. He awakens at 4, draws 2 cards. Then on his other side, he's able to place a card under him, during the main, draw 2 cards. Additionally, if you have, you can place 2 cards from under him into the drop area, in that case, kill any card on board. Granted that they're unaffected. So that's that. Extremely strong leader. Mainly, we use him for the fact that he's an android and he has access to Cell Chain. I run 3 create androids. This card is extremely strong. What it does is basically, for 1 energy, you draw 2 cards and you discard a card. So it helps you filter. It's just straight up generic filter. It just lets you see some options, helps you set up for those androids that you need for the Cell Chain. I run 4 Dr. Gero Evil's Inventor. Card is great. Searches for your 10K Stayyy Heart, and he searches for your Cell Chain pieces. If I have the TN in play, I'm almost always going to drop this because I know my opponent's going to try to attack for free and put me down to 7 life. So I drop that, get a free card, able to defend. I run 4 of these bad boys.
Quick note, he cannot pick himself up. He is not an android.
He has scientists, but he's able to pick up Mirror. So that's also pretty strong. Yeah. For that, I run 2 Terrible Creator Android 20s. What he does is for 2 key, I drop him. I can search for a card with Android in his name and add it to my hand. So obviously I cannot search for Dr. Gero, but he can search for himself, and conversely he searches for my 10K or any other piece of the Cell Chain other than Cell.
And that Gero can get him, right?
Yeah. So this Gero turn 1 can search for that if I don't have the T in play, or choose not to do that, I do that and set up for survival mode. So that's that. But he mainly searches off for my Stayyy Heart and if I'm missing pieces.
Yep.
Stayyy Heart. This dude is extremely strong. At the end of the deck profile, I'll give you 1 small combo on how I'm almost always winning if you're at 4 life. Stayyy Heart, basically, he's the 10K for androids, green androids, and basically, if your life is at 4 left, you can add 10,000 to the combo. Additionally, your opponent has to select and discard a card from their hand. So the card is extremely strong, especially when your opponent is missing. It's very, very low on cards. And I'm just going to give you 1 small scenario briefly at the end of the profile. Yep. Obviously, 3 Growing Evil Life.
You guys know what this is.
He's the first piece. He allows me to search out for my other cells. And he's extremely important, especially on turn 3. He allows me to have access to that turn 3.
Yep.
Okay. 4 Dreadful Drool Android 18. She's great. She has crit. She's a target for that. When my opponent is playing around Cell Chain, I just hard drop her, and now you have to deal with a crit. So she denies your opponent's cards. Mainly, she's a target for Evil Life Form.
Evil Life? What are you talking about?
For him. She's a target for the other one. I actually did it in the incorrect order, so sorry, guys. That's fine. So I'll just switch those around anyway. So I'll place her here. That's her. And then I run the twin sister Android 18 as well. I run 6 Android 18s so that I can have easy access to the Cell Chain. Okay, she's 2 off instead of the big drop because if my opponent's playing around Cell Chain, I can actually combo with her pretty decent, and I'll show you that at the end. I run 4 Dreadful Drool Android 17. Now, he's basically the twin sister of this, but he's extremely strong as well. If he's in play and I crit you, or I make you discard a card by any of my effects, I can play 1 green. In that case, I can put in play an Android 18. So a lot of players like to play around Cell Chain, and I just go attack. If I do a damage to you, I attack you, Stayyy Heart, you drop a card, I put her in play, guys, her. She attacks, drops a card, restand him. Or I can just put another crit droid in play. Either way, extremely strong, denies your opponent's cards. Essential for this first part of the Cell Chain. Chilling Terror, Android 17. The promo, I also play him. What he does is basically, my opponent cannot draw cards due to their Awaken effect. So he's extremely strong in a way that I drop him. If my opponent cannot awaken themselves, I drop them and then I go in. 4 Relentless Destruction Mirror. When he's overarmed, your opponent drops a card. That's just pretty much it.
Add it right into the deck's perspective.
Yep, and he searches. They just gave us an overarm, and he's tutorable by Dr. Juro as well. I run 4 Martial Arts TN. Guys, this is Cell. You have to awaken. There's just nothing else to discuss about that. You have to be able to awaken. I run 3 Spectrum Attack Obuni. This is one of the new cards. This is what I was waiting for. When you combo with this card, you can draw a card, then you can place a card from your hand onto the bottom of your deck. So there was games where you open up and you lose all your cell chain pieces. He allows you to place, exactly. He allows you to place one of those pieces back into your deck. So he's extremely strong in the way that he just helps the synergy of the deck. I run 2 Trunks Power Overseeing Time. Extremely strong. He's a 20k double strike for 2, and he allows me to pick up my Stayyy. I only pick up Stayyy with him. I run 4 Evolving Evil Life Form Cell. Another piece inside the cell chain. And then I run 4 Perfect Force Cell. When it comes into play, you're dropping it like it's hot. He drops your opponent's hand until they have 3 cards. Exactly 3 cards in their hand. So basically, I told you guys my strategy for when I cell chain them. I want to awaken them. I want them to be at 4 life or lower. Typically, if I've awakened or by turn 2, I have some leeway and hand advantage, and I've possibly already had at least two of these. All I need is mainly 2 of these. And then sometimes you have more, but I need 2 of these. So on turn 3, if they awaken, I'll have that. I'll go into my cell chain, and then I'll special summon this bad boy. They're at 4 life, 3 cards in hand. You put him into play. They have 2 cards in their hand. You single strike attack, add 1 start card. They have 1 card in their hand. If that's not a free 10k, they lose the game. Even so, and then I can jump a 5k on top of that. So I add a 5k. There's no way that they can defend that. You know, they just can't unless they draw into their extra 10Ks. So they take a life, now they have 3 life. I attack with him. If I have 2, I can double Stayyy, but if I only had 1 left, I can Stayyy again, and then add another 5k. They cannot, because they have 1 card in their hand again. They cannot boost off of this. Now, they have 2 life, 2 cards in their hand, swing out. If they don't have a negate, it's game over. Yep. And there was games where I had all 3 to 4 of them, and I would just go swing out, drop, 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 or drop. So that's just pretty much it. That's the deck. Do not be fooled. Cell chain is extremely powerful still. And that's just pretty much it, guys. So thank you so much.
So there you go. There you have it. This is Eons. You know, top 32 ARG deck profile.
Yeah. And
with a few changes, obviously.
Yeah, I was running. I'll tell you guys one change. I was running this bad boy right here. And in the event, if they was playing around cell chain, I would just drop him with their hand as low, and I would be able to pressure their hand with that and that.
Yeah, but you know, so he's not playing that anymore.
But I'm not playing this anymore, guys.
All right, guys. So there you have it. Thank you so much for tuning in to this deck profile. Like always, guys, if you like the video, leave a like, thumbs up, and subscribe, obviously, to join our family here as we reach that 1K subscriber mark. And like always, guys,
stay super. Thank you so much.
Branford, bro. I blow a bag today. I don't do nothing for games. I blow the bag today. Walk in the mall and go crazy. I blow a bag today.